The OCB podcast is a general discussion podcast covering a variety of pop culture topics, nostalgic deep dives, personal anecdotes, and recurring segments. It's fun and friendly nonsense. Please subscribe on your preferred podcast app and leave us a good review.
Oh my goodness.
Sibilance, sound check, burp.
Yeah, it was a big burp.
What's your favorite flavored burp?
Hot dog.
Oh, really?
I don't know. It's disgusting. But by the way, it was Hot Dog Day this last Friday.
What? Really? National Hot Dog Day?
I
thought I would have been all over that.
I thought so. And I thought they did something at the Nationals game and stuff. So I don't know. But the Orioles didn't do very well against the Nationals.
No.
I bet you if Torrey was there, he would have done well. He would have just started the game instead of saying play ball. We would have said, hit it, Torrey.
Welcome to the OC Bombers podcast, and now here's Neil.
Hey, Scotty, how are you?
I am excellent and exceptional. How are you doing, buddy?
Fantastic. Number 293.
293. It's going to be so much fun.
We've been looking forward to this one.
And guess what?
What's that? We have an announcement?
Huge announcement.
What's that?
We are now over 42,000 total listens for the OC Bombers podcast. Thank you once again to all of our listeners for all that you do.
Those are big stats.
Huge. Who would have expected that?
5, 10, we're like, what, who? Now at 42. I mean, hundreds.
I know, we used to count in hundreds, didn't we?
100K is right around the corner. Let's make it not linear so we go crazy. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does, actually.
Good.
It really does. Hey, did you see SNL this weekend with Will Ferrell?
I did.
I thought it was good.
Yeah, it was fun.
Overall, Will Ferrell brought his Will Ferrellness to it, which was good.
Somebody asked me, like, I think Sir John Thompson, I had lunch with him today, and we talked about that. He seemed disappointed with it. But I said...
Oh, I laughed.
I said, Will Ferrell, he's like a king of sketch comedy, and he just, every sketch he does, he just brings it.
He can step right in and still do it.
Yeah, I agree.
And that Ashley Padilla on there, she is going to get an Emmy.
You really like her, don't you?
She's good. She's really good. Now, what did you think of Sir Paul McCartney as the musical guest?
Good. I thought his voice was a little weak. I'm just being honest. I hate to say that.
That's where I was going.
Hate to say it, but it's...
I know he's pushing 84 years old.
This is what we do in the podcast. This is hard truths.
I mean, the music
Scott,
sounded great.
I need to talk to you about that. I'm sorry.
And I did see that he said he's not going to be touring anymore after this latest thing. And I would say good. I mean, even Kelly said to me, I'm so glad we saw him in 2009 when he still had a decent voice and all. But yes, Sir Paul, thank you.
I've seen him a couple of times over the years and when he was younger.
Yeah.
But he looks great. 84, he's the king.
Yeah, and he was great in the sketches.
Yes.
He still plays along and has fun.
Yes, he doesn't take himself too seriously, which is the best part of it.
That is great. I do think the weekend update thing where Jost and Shay give each other jokes that they haven't seen.
That's funny also.
I'm done with it.
Really?
Done with it. It used to be funny. Now they just try to, I think, gross each other out to some degree. And to me, it's lost its luster.
Okay.
Hot take.
Another one. Wow, you are just on fire today.
And fuego.
And the
lava lamp.
The lava lamp isn't even going yet.
No, it's not. It should be feeling the radiant heat from me heating up.
It takes about like to the top 65. That's when it starts going. And I don't know why we got the lava lamp music going. It all works nicely.
It's serendipitous. Now, Neil, we do have an OC Bombers softball update. Last week when we recorded.
Yes.
Once we were done, you made me one of the best grilled hamburgers I've ever had.
Oh, really?
It was very good. It's no Tormund food truck burger, but it was very good.
Just for the record, we did have it on Bay's English muffin, which I still say an English muffin is a nice compliment for burger.
It was very good. I enjoyed it
integrity,
a lot.
Yes, yeah. So Kelly, just remember that, okay? I'm looking right at the chair where you're sitting because that's what I tried to make the point when you were here. You didn't listen to me. I'm making my point again.
Maybe we should just have a mannequin of Kelly sitting there all the time so we can bounce food things off of the mannequin Kelly. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not going to have a mannequin Kelly in my house. I'm sorry. Not going to happen.
But then at the game, Neil, it's not because I was full of a hamburger.
Yes.
It did propel me to play, but we did lose 10-12, and
tough loss. We had what?
bad news Bombers.
Yeah.
As you know me, my blood pressure, I cannot take this. We are 0-3.
Yeah. You need to do something about that, but that's another topic. For
Well, I'm just curious if anyone else on the team would like to actually play to win a game. That's all I want. Let's play with some enthusiasm like we want to win. That being said, we do have a game tomorrow night in the heat. It's supposed to be 93 degrees.
I'm ready. You know me. Neil loves the heat.
So let's bring it on and let's actually go out there and get a win. What do you say, fellas?
Let's rock and roll.
Oh, Neil, let's do some OCB Quizmasters.
Okay.
From the OCB podcast studios on the scruffy stage, it's OCB Quizmasters. Tonight's contestant hails from Clarksburg, Maryland. Please welcome Neil.
All right, Neil, you are up to 1,600 total points. Very good. There is still one super bonus category in Funny People, Neil's Music, Classic TV, Things Scott Likes, and Potpourri. No categories have been closed out as of yet. What would you like this week,
Let's
Neil?
close out Neil's Music for 200.
Play along at home. Falkenstein rule is in effect. Neil's Music, 200. Before adopting their iconic name from a dictionary entry, this band was known as the Warlocks and played their first show under the new name in 1965.
Yes. Who are the Grateful Dead?
That, of course, is correct, Neil. Congratulations.
That's like a softball for me.
Well, it was only worth 200, and you got it correct. So there you go.
But the Warlocks, yes. Go ahead. You may continue.
So Garcia found the name in the Grateful Dead in a Funkin' Wagnalls folklore dictionary when his finger landed on that phrase while playing a game of Fictionary, which is a word game in which players guess the definition of an obscure word.
Oh, cool.
I feel like we've kind of done that on the show.
So Garcia had a podcast before us about it. He could have been a guest.
The word of the week. And of course, the Grateful Dead's only top 40 hit was Touch of Grey in 1987 with the video with the skeletons. That's a nice song.
Mm-hmm.
Workman's Dead in 1970. It moved toward a more structured folk and country influenced sound with songs like Casey Jones and Uncle John's Band.
Right?
Yes. Free exchange of their live recordings encouraged by the band's allowance of taping. So you know this, all the bootlegs of every single concert. Did you ever take a tape recorder and record a concert?
Absolutely. Are you kidding me?
You did. What kind of
so this was Calvin having his Walkman, like taping it, like holding it like I'm holding my hand, kind of like you would hold a lighter, and depending on the side we get good sound, and then I'd be like, woohoo! Shut up, Neil!
That is great that's on there.
Now, and that's the thing. So we would listen to these tapes. I mean, we would listen to these bootlegs of us taping and crowd things, and that was a big thing. But once you got your hand on like a soundboard, wow. The stuff that's out there is just, it's remarkable.
It sounds good. You didn't have noise reduction or
compression.
Nothing.
Now, there were also, the Dead did allow it, but so the like professional tapers were behind. They gave space behind the soundboard. Oh wow! And they had like all the right microphones and things like that. There, we weren't professional tapers. We were just Calvin was doing that. And did I talk too much about that? It was great. Neil. It was a cult, a community. It was just a happening. The tapes that we would get and collect over those years.
And listen, it's part of OCB Quizmasters. Neil's Music is now closed out. That category's gone.
How many points do I have now?
You have 1,800 points, and there is still one super bonus category out there for our next episode, Neil, maybe. I have a story here, Neil. The world's top 10 deadliest animals.
Okay. I'm ready.
You know, I like all things animals. I think you do too.
I like the animals.
So this is from ourworldindata.org.
Okay.
So it sounds legit.
.org, so it's not
anything .org.
Right. It has a little credibility, but any brother can do that. But you may continue.
Now this is from 2023, so it takes a while to compile the data. Okay, but these are the estimates of the number of human beings killed by different animals.
This is where we're going. Okay.
So there's over 1 million people are killed by animals every year, and these
are
1
million people a year.
Non-human animals. We're not including the peoples, okay? Because We're not going down that. So here are the top 10. Coming in at number 10, it's everyone's favorite small fly. It's the tsetse fly.
Wow.
It kills 1,500 people a year through trypanosocismus. Yeah, I don't know what that is. But
That's my TT fly, by the way.
It's a severe parasitic disease. Symptoms include fever, headaches, joint pain, and itching. It progresses to neurological issues like confusion and sleep disturbances.
Wow.
There was a video game, I believe, on the Atari 2600, Indiana Jones Raiders of the Lost Ark, where tsetse flies would come around you and they would kill you if you let them there too long. You had to swat them with your whip or something.
I'm assuming they're in South America or Africa, or where are they found, or in the Amazon?
I will go with your assumptions.
Okay.
Number 9 are tapeworms.
Oh, I hate those.
Over 2,000 deaths per year. The disease is caused by swallowing T. solium eggs. So this is cysticercosis.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's not by eating undercooked pork, which is a big wives' tale out there. So I know some people have eaten tapeworms on purpose to lose weight.
Oh, no, they haven't.
But yeah.
That was a thing?
That was a thing. They get in there in your large intestine and they eat all your undigested food or digested food, and you lose weight.
Oh, yeah.
You want to try that? I'd try that with you.
I heard it's in those GPL-1 drugs. They have a little tapeworm.
Is that what GPL stands for? And 1 is the number of worms?
That's just wrong.
Coming in at number 8, Neil, are Scorpions. Not the German heavy rock band,
right.
The Scorpions,
right.
But Scorpions. Over 3,000 deaths per year. So, Neil, the TV shows of our youth did not oversell the deadliness of scorpions.
Right, no.
I mean, they kill people.
Right, the Brady Bunch, right? Is that where we're going?
Right. I think every TV show, or any Western, there's always a scorpion.
Yes, right, like you're lying in bed. Right,
yeah. Number 7 are roundworms. They kill over 4,000 people a year with leishmaniasis. It's a tropical disease that causes skin ulcers and fevers.
Okay, so far, all these deadly creatures or animals are could fit in the palm of my hand. So less than that, my fingers mostly. But
I think so.
It's all right. You may continue though. So
I said sandflies, right?
I didn't hear sandflies.
Oh my gosh, that's number 6. I already said number 7. I said.
Okay, Neil, what are you doing over there?
Wait,
Neil, are you okay?
I don't know. Did I said roundworms, didn't I?
Yeah,
yes,
roundworms.
Roundworms. Okay, so that's intestinal infection. But the sandflies, I'm sorry, is number 6 with 5,000, and that's the tropical disease. I skipped ahead with the skin ulcers there. Yes, I'm channeling you.
Okay.
But
wait a second, you're not going to edit this, are you?
No, not at all.
Okay, good, because I want to make
because
sure,
that would take too much time.
I want to make sure people know that we're doing this live, and sometimes Scott is human.
I am a human
If you
being.
prick me, do I not bleed? If you tickle me, do I not laugh?
But you are correct. Palm of your hand.
Yes.
Worms, flies, not good so far. Oh, you will love number 5, Neil.
Number 5.
The kissing bug. Over 8,000 deaths
What is
per
that?
year.
I've never heard of a kissing bug.
Well, it causes Chagas disease.
Chagas?
Chagas.
Spell it.
Chagas.
Okay.
Chagas disease.
Never heard of that either.
It causes an infection that's mild but turns into flu-like acute symptoms with fever and swelling, and often leads to chronic severe heart or digestive failure decades later. So this is like a long gestating thing.
This is not a good way to go.
No. Stay away from kissing bugs, people. Does that include kissing booths?
I don't know.
Do carnivals still have kissing booths?
You tell me. In Frederick, I haven't been.
I haven't seen one, but would you do one?
No. I'd have to be a teenager in the 70s to do that.
I mean, you might get a roundworm or a tapeworm from that, wouldn't you?
Yeah. What is number 4, Scotty?
Number 4 is freshwater snails at 14,000 people. So
Freshwater snails?
Really? You can get a parasitic disease caused by blood flukes and can...
What the is bug flukes?
Well,
I mean, that was the first thing that came to my mind. So I just had to get it out, okay?
Yeah, contaminated fresh water with the snail. Symptoms range from itchy skin, fever, chills, abdominal pain, bloody stool.
This is like the worst way to go, all these things. But can't I have a lion just bite my head off?
But 2 words you never want to hear used together: bloody stool. Am I correct?
Go.
You don't want that.
These are just awful things.
Oh wait, blood and urine. There's another one.
This is not where I thought this was going.
No. Oh, and it could also cause liver damage, kidney failure, or infertility.
Okay, all right.
So snails, why would you even eat them? You've eaten
escargot,
yeah, right?
Sure.
Butter,
a lot of garlic, a little butter and garlic. Butter and garlic are good with everything.
You know what I heard, Neil?
What's that?
The garlic kills all the parasitic disease.
Sure, why not?
From the freshwater snails. Number 3, Neil, are dogs. They kill over 40,000 people a year. And this isn't from direct wounds. This is due to rabies.
Oh, wow.
So it's dogs not getting treated. And then, their saliva and stuff gets on people. And you get the rabies. And then you foam at the mouth and all that. Eesh. My goodness. Take care of your pets, especially dogs. Now, a dog does not fit in the palm of your hand, Neil.
No.
That is the first one that does not.
But his saliva might.
And number 2, over 100,000 deaths per year come from snakes. Mom was right. Stay away from snakes.
I hate the snakes.
They're gross. Venomous snakes. The majority of deaths happen in rural areas.
All right.
Maybe that's why, growing up in the country like I did.
Drink.
Mom was just like, keep the snakes away. Don't want to see a snake.
I'm not a fan of the snakes either.
And Neil, coming in at number 1 of the world's deadliest animals with over 760,000 deaths per year.
Oh, my goodness.
This one's been around and a threat to humankind for a few millennia. Let's give it up for mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes.
Malaria, still a huge killer. Dengue fever, yellow fever, those skeeters. You ever call them skeeters?
No. Can we get rid of these things? Can we get?
No, I don't think we can. They're too small.
Vaccine to kind of like you get bitten, you just get take a.
Well, what about Raid? Doesn't that take care of mosquitoes? There's those mosquito nets of mist or whatever they call them that's supposed to keep them away. I don't think they work.
By the way, you are a big fan of when we play softball of the off. You put it all over yourself.
Deep woods off. I have to because the gnats are all over me.
I suck it up and just I can't. That stuff just grosses me out because I think it's going to kill me any minute.
Oh no, I have to put it on my ankles because the grass is so deep. There might be ticks, which ticks aren't on the list. Yes, it does help keep gnats away. Hopefully mosquitoes. I haven't been bitten by a mosquito at a softball game.
I don't like it. It's not for me.
But Neil.
Yes, sir.
At the bottom, sharks and wolves, their attacks and killing people are very rare. It's not like in the movies.
But they get the press.
They get the press. They only kill about 5 or 6 people a year.
Oh, okay.
That's it. That's nothing.
Right.
But Neil, there is good news.
What's that? What is the good news?
Most of these deaths are preventable with insecticide sprays and medications and anti-venom.
Oh, okay.
So people, take care of yourselves out there.
So when you're going to these jungles or these places that have these things, have a good first aid kit or something with you to, out to go in the wilderness. Be prepared. Be a Boy Scout.
I didn't even mention hippopotamuses kill about 50 people a year either. I mean, come on.
Well, they sit on them?
I don't know.
Do you want to hear my hippo?
Yes. What a hippopotamus sound like, Neil?
Here we go.
That is a perfect hippopotamus. You're like a hungry hippo, Neil.
Let's go to commercial.
All right, Jess. That took a lot out of me, kid.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and go to the commercial. And when we come back, we're going to have so much more fun. Due to an international trade agreement loophole, OCB Enterprises Inc. is proud to present the OCB Lawn Darts Backyard Game. OCB lawn darts are made from a space-age standard certified non-radioactive titanium-like material through a binding agreement with a quasi-self-governed territory somewhere in the Pacific Rim.
Wait a minute. How is this legal? OCB lawn darts are more fun than a pack of hungry monkeys at a petting zoo.
Let's see here. Hold the OCB lawn dart like this and toss gently at the target ring. Whoopsie.
Mommy, I think it hit bone.
Stop your whining and play with your OCB lawn darts.
OCB lawn darts are so much fun, it should be illegal.
But I thought it already was.
OCB lawn darts are certified for use by anyone aged 3 to 103.
Wow, I'm really good at this game. I love it.
Call 1-800-OCB-DART to start having family fun today.
OCB lawn darts should not be purposely aimed at any living biological material.
Hey Neil, do you think more than one hippopotamus is called hippopotami?
Yeah, no, I don't know. Well, there's
Hippopotamuses?
because there's a category someone to the show is watching. They want like one of the plural names of things like that. I don't know.
I'm going hippopotamiuses. Okay. And we're back. Welcome back to the OC Bombers podcast. We're available on all of your favorite podcasting apps. And now, Neil, hopefully the knock-knock jokes will continue the animal theme. I don't know. Let's see.
Maybe. Knock knock.
Who is there?
Smell mop?
Smell mop who?
Ew. No thanks.
I love that one because it's a poo joke.
Okay.
Wait. You're looking like you don't understand that. Smell my poo.
Oh, God. Okay.
Come on, Neil.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Amos.
Amos who?
A mosquito? Amos who? A mosquito?
I'm not tracking.
He was a prophet. We know that.
And let's open up that feedback machine. All right, Neil, speaking of Bud, up there in north central Pennsylvania, drink. I said last episode, Maresy Dotes and Dozy Dotes was a nursery rhyme. I was wrong. It's a novelty song from the 40s.
Yes, and you sent it to me.
And I sent it to you, and Bud said the version by the Merrimacs or the Pied Pipers was pretty good.
Okay.
Did you listen to, how much did you listen to that?
Like, yeah, I did not go back.
Enough to get the gist.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
all right. I'm sorry.
It would be on Dr. Demento.
I didn't. I had no context. Like, why am I getting this? And it's not really.
You didn't remember it from the podcast?
Well, I didn't
the
remember.
recording?
No.
Okay, that's good.
I don't remember what I did 2 minutes ago. Well, we had a first half of this thing.
What? Also, Bud said that my mom used to love peanut butter and sweet pickle sandwiches. Because I asked you if you'd ever have pickles and peanut butters together.
You like it?
I don't quite care for that. But I do remember Mom doing that.
Okay.
Also, my favorite sister-in-law, Laura.
Yeah.
She mentioned that the app she listens to the podcast on cuts things up into chapters.
Right. We talked about that last time.
She sees the titles. She says, so from last episode, some of the titles were Sheep Supermarket and Neil's Top Albums. But then Big Sister Jody also said for her app, she got the heading on her podcast app as Sheep Supermarket Chaos.
Okay.
So different apps, different titles.
Wow. This is they're doing some deep diving into our podcast.
AI is doing everything for us, Neil.
Right.
Now, my niece, Layla, Laura's daughter.
Okay.
She is a master hairstylist, Neil.
Did not know that. Is Layla a listener?
She used to back in the day.
Okay.
Maybe once or twice. But I mentioned shaving my eyebrows to see what would happen. Would they grow back better, whatever? And she said, Layla said,
Uncle Scott,
shaving won't change how much grows back. It might make them thicker if you do it 1 to 3 times. But argan oil massages may stimulate growth.
argan oil massages?
Argan oil is a nutrient-rich, plant-based oil derivative from the kernels of Moroccan argan tree used to not clog pores and improve elasticity of hair, skin, and nails.
Wow. Okay.
So it sounds like a crapshoot. But if we did it on the podcast and we did a video of it and posted as a reel, it might be worth it.
I think it's anything for the podcast.
Kelly is so worried they won't grow back at all.
I'll do like.
I mean, I have a little worry that would happen too, but
I do get the unibrow kind of squared away, but Sue Pollock takes care of that.
How about if we do a transplant from you to me? Could Tupac do that?
She could do anything. She's a magician. I told you that. She's been on the podcast.
And you know what else has been on the podcast, Neil?
What's that?
Neil's top 65 albums of all time.
All right, Scotty, here we go.
Well, from last week, listen to Yes.
Uh-huh.
And my reply to that was no.
Okay.
70s jam prog rock is not my bag.
But it is that what I mean? That's if you had to put do.
But that was it.
Central casting was it, right?
Yeah. If you needed one album to show that genre, that was it.
It was great.
But even Riker, Kelly, and I listened to Roundabout, the song.
Yeah.
And Riker was like, I can't believe you don't know this song, Dad. It is one of the best bass lines ever. Yeah. So Riker loved it.
It's great.
And also from Comfortably Dumb,
yeah,
B-Mac texted me very ominously and said, I have a good guess as to what Neil's number one album will be.
Really?
And I said, what is it? And he didn't text me back the tease.
Oh, wow. We'll put it in the envelope.
So, yeah, I can't wait.
Maybe we'll get, as we get closer, we'll do something.
Collect some envelopes. See who's right. Yeah, but it's got to be soon. It can't be with only 5 albums left. We need it soon, people.
Well, just FYI, we're tonight. We're at the halfway point.
What?
We will get there tonight at the halfway point. Yes.
Okay, so I know the numbers were. You kind of said a lot of different numbers last episode. So where are we at right now, Neil?
We're at number 34 and 33.
Okay.
The name of this session, by the way, is Classic Rock at its Best. Blues, Blues, Blues.
Okay.
So number 34, Blind Faith is the self-titled lone studio album by the English supergroup Blind Faith, originally released in the United States on August 9th, 1969. It topped the album charts in the UK, Canada, and US, and was listed as number 40 on the US Soul charts, which is kind of weird. It's been certified platinum. So who is Blind Faith, Scotty?
Yeah. Who are they? I don't know.
Blind Faith was an English rock supergroup that consisted of Steve Winwood, Eric Clapton, Ginger Baker, and Rich. They followed the success of each of the members' former bands, including Clapton and Baker from the band Cream and Winwood from the band Traffic. But they split up after a few months, producing only one album and a 3-month summer tour. So this is a one and done deal. All right, so there's 6 tracks on this album, 42 minutes. Top hit is Can't Find My Way Home. The song, do you know Can't Find My Way Home? Do you know that song?
I would have to hear it.
I think you heard it. Also, there's a great cover of a Buddy Holly song, Well, All Right.
Oh, I love Buddy Holly.
And my favorite on the album is, just for this song alone, Presence of the Lord is like the closest I'll get to gospel. It's just, the guitar solo on this album just blows me away. So this is psychedelic blues at its best.
Psychedelic
this
mixture
is
too.
Yes. So we talked about the supergroup, but Steve Winwood, I just want to give him a little shout out here. He's like one of the unsung heroes of rock and roll. I mean, early he was in Spencer Davis group. At 16, he sang "Give Me Some Love."
Give me some lovin'.
Then Traffic,
on that Hammond B3 organ, I believe.
Traffic. It was 16 years old. Traffic with Dave Mason. It was a big influence. Then all his solo stuff. I was with him all those years.
Oh, Higher Love and all that. Yeah,
phenomenal guy. And of course, Eric Clapton, who we played homage to back with the Derek and the Dominoes. So this is his second appearance on the second of 3, by the way.
Keep that in mind, people.
Tell me more, Pop Poo.
All right, now, Scotty, on to number 33.
Already, number 33.
And this is the halfway point of the countdown.
Wow, people, come on, we're halfway there. It's like Bon Jovi, living on a prayer, Neil. We're halfway there. No, bad reference?
That's probably not a good reference.
Yeah,
on my
okay,
list.
All right, yeah.
But
yeah.
I'll allow it just for poetic license during this, okay? But number 33 is L.A. Woman is the 6th studio album and final major label album by the American rock band The Doors. Released on April 19th, 1971. It is the last to feature lead singer Jim Morrison during his lifetime. 3 months after the release, on July 3rd, Morrison was found dead. Even more than his predecessors, this album was heavily influenced by the blues. This is what I call this LA blues. You'll hear this album, you'll be like, it's just the big single was Love Her Madly. It was released in March 71. So the Doors were an American rock band formed in L.A. in 1965, comprising vocalist Jim Morrison, keyboardist Ray Manzarek, guitarist Robbie Krieger, and drummer John Dennison.
No bass player?
No bass player.
Remember that from Kids in the Hall?
Exactly.
Listen to the Doors. No bass.
They're among the most influential and controversial rock acts of the 1960s, primarily due to Morrison's lyrics and voice, along with his erratic stage persona and legal issues. The group is widely regarded as representative of the era's counterculture.
His leather pants on Ed Sullivan, scandalous.
Age 27 artist. So as I said earlier, Morrison died after the release of this album. Morrison's death came 2 years to the day after the death of Rolling Stones guitarist Brian Jones, and approximately 9 months after the deaths of Jimi Hendrix and Janis Joplin. All these popular musicians died at the age of 27 in the same era, leading to the emergence of the 27 Club urban legend. It would be remiss to me to talk about Jim Morrison and the Doors without talking about my friend Jim Jackson, or as we called him, Mojo. Which by the way, the lyric was a lyric in one of the songs, L.A. Woman, Mr. Mojo Rise.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. All right, so Mojo Jackson, for a period of 2 to 3 months, thought he was Jim Morrison. He wore his leather jacket, sunglasses everywhere, and we just called him Mojo. And we'd go to parties.
How old? What's the age range?
No, we're like 16, 17 years old.
Okay.
He would just stand there stone cold. It was great. I mean, it's something you can't make this. I mean, yes, they do make it up on movies, but it happened. He did it. It's every time I hear Doors, I think of Jim Jackson.
Did you watch the Doors movie by Oliver Stone with Val Kilmer?
Sure. Yeah.
I don't think I ever saw that all the way through.
Right, but I liked it.
Good cover of L.A. Woman by Billy Idol.
Oh, really?
It's another good cover. Yeah.
So as I said, both these albums represent what I would call the coolest classic rock albums of the kind of era.
Classic rock.
And has, of course, his other classic rock albums, but this is kind of like the epitome of what I'd like, my type of classic rock. And
Neil's music.
It doesn't discount like the Beatles or the Led Zeppelins of the world, a dozen other classic rock artists that I love, but this is kind of my take, but so that's...
You dig it.
Yes.
You like the mojo, baby. yeah.
Mojo Jackson.
So, Neil, speaking of classic rock bands, we did a listener poll. Mm-hmm. You asked me to collect some data on classic rock bands and get our listeners' feedback.
You got a spreadsheet.
I do. It's even printed on Legal. Do you think these bands, classic rock bands, are cool or not cool? So I got 25 bands, and what I did...
I asked you, I had nothing to do with this, right?
You just gave me the assignment and turned me loose. You gave me no other input, per usual. So you like the freedom.
I
love it. I took 6 different lists and saw the commonality between them to come up with the top 25 classic rock bands. Okay. And I sent that out to 14 of our listeners.
14.
And I promised them to give them all a shout out. So here we go.
Okay.
Participating in this poll are OG Bill, B-Mac, Big Sister Deb, Guy Fletcher, Sir John Thompson, Big Sister Jody, Joshua, my real-life wife, Kelly, my favorite sister-in-law, Laura, your favorite wife, Lisa, little sister, Linder, Maddie B, myself, and Tormont. Okay? So all I did was I sent them these 25 bands and said, tell me if you think Neil will call this band cool or not cool.
Okay.
There were only 2 bands that got 100% cool across the board.
Okay.
The least cool band still got 1 vote.
Okay.
Which I don't know why they would say that.
I had one caveat in this thing. There could be bands that were uncool and then cool, or cool, uncool, and then cool. Like I'm going to say what they are in their current state, and I'll explain that. I don't know if we're going to get into that, but I'm just thinking about some bands in my head.
The only question I got back was from Big Sister Deb.
Yeah.
She was like, so what do you mean by cool? That Neil would listen to it or would appreciate them? And I was like, it's whatever you want it to be.
All right. So I like that. Keep it open.
So here we go.
All right, here we go. Very excited about
this. And
I
will tell you the percentage of coolness.
All right. Okay, go.
The first band, these are in alphabetical order, by the way.
Okay. Right.
The first band is AC/DC. Cool or not cool, Neil?
Tough one. Yeah, you're not going to like it. Not cool.
Well, that's what I thought you would say. 42% thought you would say cool. Mm-hmm. And I was pretty sure you would say not cool, which is not correct.
Just their whole vibe is just, I don't.
It's so much fun. It's arena rock. Lighten up. All right, next is Aerosmith.
Oh. God, if anybody said this was cool for me, they definitely don't know me. But this is not cool.
Yeah, 28% said it would be cool. That's 4 people. Yeah.
Now, one time, this is a funny little sidebar here on Aerosmith. Lori Watkins, our friend, she might, and OCBC members,
Mike Watkins, our drummer,
told me she thinks that Aerosmith was better than Rolling Stones. I had
your head exploded.
It exploded. I actually called up the DJ at the loft and said, "What's going on? What's going on here?" And he actually talked me off the ledge. I love Lori Watkins, but no, you may continue.
I love you. All right, here we go. Black Sabbath.
Wow. I'm gonna go cool. That Paranoid album is good.
Wow. Okay.
And I think that it to me. Here's why they define metal, and they were for AC/DC.
Metal, sure.
And so I think if that's the Mount Rushmore.
Only 29% thought you would say cool.
Wow.
All right. Next band is Cream.
Oh, cool. Had it best.
Oh yeah, that was an 86%.
Right.
You would say that was cool.
Yes.
Next is Creedence Clearwater Revival.
How about very cool?
Oh, okay. 92%, 93% actually said you would think that was cool. So that's.
Should we talk about these bands at all? You don't want to?
You can do whatever.
Okay.
I mean, I'm going to edit, so yeah. If you want to talk about them. Next is Eagles.
Yeah, this not cool.
And that one, I think, surprises a lot of people, but 57% thought you would say they were cool. Now, I know you don't like them for whatever reason. I don't get it. It's that whole Laurel Canyon sound, which you love, except for them.
Because they're not, they think the Eagle fans think they're God's gift to America. They're the greatest American band ever existed. No, they're not. And stop it.
That's the fans. That's not the music. You're conflating things.
I've talked to Eagle fans think that like they talk down about other music. I'm like, no, get out of my face. They're just not cool. Yeah,
you're not separating fans from the music.
No, and then they also, by the way, jumped the shark about a dozen times that we're never going to tour again. They toured,
right?
And it was all about the
money.
And
now they're still touring,
and it was all about the money for them. I am everything against rock and roll with the Eagles. How about that? Not only are they not cool, I don't like them.
Wow. Neil, our next band, hopefully less controversial.
How's that a rat for Eagles?
You are a hot take kind of guy. Our next band is Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, good. 71% said you would say that. Now Genesis.
Okay, so
they've been around a long time.
This is the one.
Nope, just Genesis.
Yeah, but I'm going to say uncool.
You're going to say cool.
Uncool.
Oh, not cool. Okay.
Because they were cool and then they became uncool.
You're talking about Phil Collins specifically. I know.
No. Like those albums, like those last 4 albums, they were just so commercial and so poppy and no.
Okay.
But Phil Collins, when there was 3, that first album, good. And then I got
too poppy for you.
And I just didn't like the vibe they were giving out. They were just not coolness.
71% thought you would think they were cool.
Okay.
Now the next band
but there's the example. If you told me Genesis of the 70s, I would say cool with Peter Gabriel, but that wasn't it. That wasn't.
But that's not on here.
Exactly.
The next band is Guns N' Roses.
Yeah, uncool.
Guess what?
What?
Only 7% said you would say that was cool. That one person who thought you would say that was cool, Guy Fletcher.
By the way, are you having fun with this?
I am. The next band is Led Zeppelin.
Oh, cool.
Yep, 86%
who thought it wasn't cool?
Jody.
Oh.
And me. I put down I didn't think you cared for Led Zeppelin.
We've played Led Zeppelin here many times in the podcast studio.
All right, okay, I'm just saying. Next is Leonard Skinner.
Wow. Yeah, cool.
Only 57% thought you would think they were cool.
Not a big fan of Sweet Home Alabama and what it stands.
You're more an Allman Brothers type person.
Yeah, but they had a couple of albums and they were there from the beginning. And but just to be fair, there's a good example. I don't like their fans because their fans are kind of like
like Jimmy Buffett fans.
Kind of right. But Leonard Skinner is a cool band.
Oh, Neil. Next band is Pink Floyd.
Am I gonna get in trouble? This is like, by the way, the name of
No.
The name of this segment is
Cool or Not Cool,
or why is Neil a music snob?
No, we already knew that. Pink Floyd,
cool.
86% thought so. Queen,
Ooh, yeah, not cool. I'm done with that.
Okay, that was a split, 50-50. Rush.
Oh my god, no. No cool.
43% thought you would think they were cool.
Really?
You don't like Canadians.
Do you?
I'm not going to answer that on air.
And you should know the answer is, Neil, I'm interviewing you right now.
The Beatles.
Oh, the coolest are cool.
Guess what? That was one of our 100% people thought you would say they were cool.
Okay.
Next is The Clash.
Cool. Very cool.
Yep, 93% said that.
Oh, we're in the thes now, but I guess so.
Yes, we are. The Doors, who we just talked about.
The coolest band, man.
79% thought you would think that was cool. The Jimi Hendrix Experience.
Cool. Very cool.
79% thought you would think they were cool. The Kinks.
Cool. They're on the list.
I know, 86%. And I'm thinking, did they not listen to the podcast? You had one of their albums on your list. The Police.
We just talked about them earlier. Yeah, I'm going to say cool.
Only 43% thought you would say they were cool.
So this is where I'm going to talk about. This is the thing that I wanted to bring up earlier. So as we talked about earlier, Lisa does not like the Police or Sting, right?
Right.
I actually matter of fact, today I heard Canary in a Coal Mine. I kept it on the radio because I haven't heard in a while. So with Police and Sting, I do what we call secret listening.
Oh, okay. That's a new thing for a podcast.
Now, a lot of, for example, these albums we heard today, which we talked about, the Blind Faith.
Lisa's in the room.
Doors.
I can't listen to this.
Or even last week, Yes and ELO. Lisa does not like those bands. So that's my secret listening that I do.
I like that.
You do secret listening also.
All the time in the car. Absolutely.
Now you feel better about it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, this is a shocker, Neil.
Yes.
The Rolling Stones. And I'm going to say, I already know what your answer is. Only 86% thought you would say they would be cool.
Who thought it would not be cool?
I don't want to call out B-Mac or Matty B for not saying that.
What?
I mean, you're a big Stones guy.
Yeah.
Next is another 100% cool, Neil. The Who.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, come out to the podcast studio. Look at the walls.
That is one of your foundational bands.
Oh, God. Oh, yes. We'll get to them later in the list.
Okay, now we're getting into some interesting territory.
This is a good classic rock band. You got
Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, 86% thought you would say that. Mm-hmm. Van Halen.
Just not cool. Yeah.
I figured you would say that. You're not a fan of them, and I just don't know why.
It's just I don't them. Yeah, I don't.
I mean, both versions of Van Halen. You don't care for any of that.
No.
Wow. Why?
Just their music just doesn't do it for me. I can't tell you. I mean, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Like this same thing with like a Metallica or.
What about their fans?
I have no issue. I have no issue with their fans.
Oh, really? That's one group then.
But by the way, I maybe this could be a little bias here because I am a big fan of Valerie Bertinelli. I mean, I've always had a crush on her, so maybe that's why. That's why I have a little bit,
It's the animosity with Eddie. Understood, sir. Our last band, Neil, is ZZ Top.
Wow. I'm gonna say cool because they're
whoa.
I mean, I'll throw away the what do you call it? Because their MTV stuff was short lived when they got kind of like a little poppy and stuff like that. But then they got back to like some good rock and roll.
Only 21% thought you would think they were cool, including me. I didn't think you would think they were cool at all. Okay, Neil, out of those 25 classic rock bands, you said 17 were cool.
Okay.
So the closest to that is with 17, not the exact number.
Right.
Kelly had 17.
Okay.
Guy and Deb had 17 as well.
Oh, very good.
I only had 15 for you.
All right. Can you send me the spreadsheet maybe?
I can, but I know we got to get to this, Neil. We got to get to climate change.
Okay.
But wait,
what?
Guess what? We don't have enough time.
Shocker.
That was fun.
I love doing. Hey, listen, I love doing a spreadsheet.
I know. I mean, look at it. It's color coded and everything.
And the other thing I love doing is sending emails to people to bug them to do things. I miss doing that.
You remember, you were the prince, remember?
I am the prince, and I've been retired for over a year now. I love sending emails. Get back to me ASAP. I love that.
Just a friendly reminder, it's due tomorrow.
Scott, I work for a living. I don't. This is for the podcast. Now, Neil.
Yes, sir.
Memorial Day is coming up, and we've done 15 episodes in a row. So we're going to take off a week.
This has been a stretch, hasn't it?
It has been. It's been fun, though.
It has been, yeah.
So we're going to take off a week, recharge our batteries, and come back for a lot of good summer fun.
Woohoo! I can't wait.
Thank you for listening to the OC Bombers podcast. Spread the word. We're on Amazon, Apple, iHeartRadio, Pandora, SoundCloud, Spotify, and YouTube. Leave us feedback and comments. Until next time, so long. See you, Neil.
Bye, Scotty.